Hey guys, Andy here. So it was busy. It was busy this morning, but it's slowed down over time due to the rain, cloud cover, and it rained off and on. So my manager decided that he should send me home today. Yeah. Plus I was on like a lunch break. I was off the clock for a while, and then he said I should be sent home early today. That's not bad. At least I got a couple hours in, though.
That President Kirk Levine made to have a mandatory evacuation in the.
How's Grandma doing? That's good. Parish. We actually so it rained hard at the house, huh?
Would be overtopped, and so we are not surprised by what has happened.
At least it stopped raining for now, but it might rain as soon as tonight, judging by the cloud covering. It's likely we're going to get some more rain tonight.
You can text.
Yeah, it was supposed to rain last night, but it started like thunder and lightning, and
the garden was wet this morning.
Yeah, so it did rain last night, I think.
In your area. Again, text LA Shelter. It's all one word, LA Shelter.
So the storm in Louisiana, that's still going.
Yeah, upgraded to a hurricane.
Up to a hurricane now?
Yep.
Oh, that's just perfect.
This has always been projected to be a rain flood event, and it will be.
Yeah, I think Louisiana and most of the Gulf states are mostly hurricane prone.
As the storm continues to move north, we have planned, we have prepared, we have stationed.
It's a good thing Louisiana has been prepared for this. Yeah, shelters and pump stations and everything.
Shelters are open and more.
We get a lot of water.
Yeah. Up to that
That whole area down there's under sea level.
under the sea, huh?
It's just those dikes are keeping the water out.
Yeah, and those pump stations, they're like a slow, I think.
Problem with that is you make it much more.
I think it's where they put it.
Yeah, I don't know where they put those pump stations at, but they got to be at like critical points of flooding yet.
Be able to focus solely on those individuals.
See, road closed July 13th, I'm going 6 to 9:30 this morning.
And so, be patient. If you are driving and you don't know for an absolute fact that standing water is safe to proceed through, don't do it. Turn around and go back.
Yeah. If there's flooding, you got to turn around.
At least here in Louisiana.
Don't encounter flooded roads.
The other problem with that is often there is a current, and it's imperceptible in many cases, and it doesn't take much current to wash a car or a truck off the road or highway into a ditch or a stream, and individuals.
That can't be good.
You can find real-time information on all roadways in the state by visiting 511la.org. It will indicate whether the road is under construction, whether there is water over the road, whether the road has been closed. Be patient as it relates to cleanup activities too. Don't get out before it is safe to do so. And when you get out to clean up, understand that any wire on the ground should be presumed to be energized. Do not handle or expose yourself to the danger of any electricity lines. So it's going to be a long several days for our state. I know the people of Louisiana are.
Watch out for alligators and snakes.
Yeah, watch out for those. Yeah, gators and snakes.
There are going to be.
They say with all the flooding in Missouri this year, all the snakes are going to the high grounds and they got a record number.
4 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah.
Venomous bites.
Oh boy. Oh my God.
Before that UCG meeting is over, and I expect there may be another one tonight with information that we.
And watch out for gators too.
Both as it relates to the storm and to the damage that we're seeing across the state.
I think saltwater gators. You got to worry about those.
I would invite everyone to continue to put themselves and their families in a better position to withstand the remaining portions of this storm as it plays out over the next few days, and to continue to join their prayers to mine for our state. Now, at this time, I'm going to be followed with more specific information from the following individuals and in this order. CPRA Chairman Chip Klein will be followed by Secretary Sean Wilson of DOTD. Secretary Marquita Walters of DCFS will next brief on the status of shelters. She'll be followed by Secretary Yee of the Department of Health. General Curtis of the National Guard will speak after Secretary Yee, and then Congressman Garrett Graves will speak after General Curtis. The other individuals who are here do not anticipate speaking.
All right, Governor John Bel Edwards of Louisiana talking about Hurricane Barry, which is now officially made shore. It is now been downgraded to a tropical storm, which happens as the eye wall oftentimes comes over land. The governor made the most important point. He said most of the rain that's falling right now is in the Gulf. It is soon going to be over land, and in parts they're talking about up to 20 inches of rain.
20 inches of rain. That's almost like 2 feet.
By the Coast Guard. But hopefully that number grows.
Yeah, but even though the worst is still to come, you already have some national and local relief efforts underway as residents up and down the Gulf Coast, especially right along New Orleans, brace for Hurricane Barry, which has just made landfall. And this is heavy rain, slow-moving storm is going to continue through the region for several days. So joining us now from FEMA's headquarters right here in D.C. is FEMA Associate Administrator for the Office of Response and Recovery, Jeff Byard. Jeff, where are you seeing the biggest need right now?
So that's a great question. I always want to thank the media for what you're doing. You know, the biggest need that we see is to continue to get the preparedness message out and really the seriousness of this storm. You know, this is a very slow-moving storm that's going to dump a lot of rain and continue to dump a lot of rain.
It's dried off up here.
Yeah, it's dried up.
You know, the biggest need that we see, and you're a part of that team, is to continue to get the message out that, you know, don't try to drive through water. Even though they may be bracing the weather, there's rain bands coming in behind this storm. It's going to be a couple days before we get to a situation where the weather's passed, specifically in Louisiana. We'll have continued threats even north of Louisiana. But, you know, our need right now is exactly what the locals' need is and the state's need is to make sure that we're getting the preparedness message out. And really the warnings.
And how worried are you that, you know, people hear, Cat 1, not too big a deal. How worried are you that folks in the region aren't taking the storm as seriously as they should?
You know, FEMA's always worried. We worry about a number of things, but you know, when you start looking at a category of storm, as you well know, that's measured by the wind speed. Really, the deadly parts of the storm are always the water, whether that be the surge coming from the Gulf in this case, or the rain is coming.
I think you see some rain in the background. I
Certainly pay attention to the wind speed.
Yep.
That's what it is. The rain.
That might be rain.
Really flash flooding that can hit you soon, and then you have river flooding that we're going to be monitoring.
Jeff, we've already heard from the governor of Louisiana that there obviously are vast power outages. Those are going to only grow. We know that. You also said the U.S. Coast Guard already made 11 rescues. How does things change for you all?
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, it's rain.
For the inland flooding. Talk to us about the resources that are north ready to move south now that Barry has made landfall.
Right, that's, you know, we do that prior to the storm. We've been moving resources into Louisiana, you know, middle of this week. We've been in conversations with Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas.
What are they telling you they need? What have you moved?
So we've moved urban search and rescue assets, resources, swift water resources that are currently in the state ready to go. We've got commodities, should that become a need, in water, MREs, generators to backfill or support the state's needs. We've got disaster medical assistant teams with our partners at Health and Human Services that are ready to go should we need that. We've got ambulances that we've brought to bear that can support any medical evacuation should that be needed. So we feel like we're in a very good position to support a very proactive state. The governor and his team's done an outstanding job. As you know, over 3,000 guardsmen. We feel like we're in a good spot.
Jeff, one more quick question. FEMA took a lot of hits after Hurricane Katrina. What lessons have you all learned from Katrina that you're putting into place today?
Yeah, we learned a lot of lessons in every storm. One of
Yeah,
the
I think
major
Hurricane
lessons
Barry is like
just what we
less worse than Katrina.
To move resources well prior to a storm.
And now, now training.
The president authorized the emergency declaration a couple days ago. That gives us the authority we need to support the state.
All right, Jeff, we know you've got a long couple of days, probably weeks ahead of you, as everyone begins to deal with Barry and the aftermath. We are quite literally at the very beginning of this, as the storm has just made landfall. Jeff noted the urban search and rescue teams and the swift water search and rescue teams.
Oh boy.
Down in
Yep,
Hurricane
now
Florence
it's
last year, we were
cloud
out
cover.
Who came from Orange County, California to North Carolina. So they bring in teams from all over the country to be ready to go into the waters as these flood waters rise.
And the waters are just going to continue to rise.
Oh, good Lord.
In the next few days. So stay with us, but that's all for us here in Washington right now. America's News Headquarters continues. I'm Kristen Fisher.
All right, I'm Leland Vitter. Eric and Arthel continue to track
it's
Barry
right on the ground.
from New York.
Hey everybody, it's Christopher Mando Russo, and you can catch me every afternoon on Mad Dog Sports Radio. But in the meantime, we've got big news here at Sirius XM. For the first time, your subscription includes listening outside the car. Now you can enjoy Sirius XM on your phone, online, and at home as well. All you need to do is create a username and password, and you're ready to start streaming. Our brand new app now has over 100 commercial-free extra music channels and video of some of our best in-studio performances. Learn more at SiriusXM.com/more. Investing involves risk and is not suitable for everyone.
If you're already in the stock market, there's a 95% chance you're going about it all wrong.
Well,
That's why
we're
most
home.
investors' returns fall short of the market's
Yeah, home
long-term
early
average
yet.
of 10% a year. I'm Charles Payne.